Hello, I'm Geoff. Welcome to Yoga for AS. This is our 20 minutes, happy holidays, beginners yoga. So if you need 20 minutes just to have a break from holiday excesses, or if you're in pain, stiffness and fatigue, this is for you. So we're going to start with some breathing. Just have a chair, comfortable chair. Come to a nice relaxed position. You can have some support in the back if you wish. Hands are resting, palms on the thigh. And we're going to do a sequence of 2, 2, 4, 2. So breathing into 2, hold to 2, exhale to 4, and then hold to 2. We breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. So. Now you carry on in your time. Breathe from the bottom of the belly, fill up, hold, exhale through the nose. Nice, long, relaxing exhalation. And when you've feeling relaxed, when you've completed 5 or 6 inhalations and exhalations, then we've started to relax and unwind a little. So then come to standing. Put the chair to one side. And we're going to do a pose called mountain pose, Tadasana. So we stand with our feet hip width apart, feet parallel, so toes not pointed out or in. And I'll stand to one side because those of us with axial spondyloarthritis, AS for short, when we're in pain and stiffness and fatigue, we tend to slump into this question mark pose. So the first thing we try to do in yoga for AS is to stand out of it. It's a little bit counterintuitive, but we're drawing up from the arches, up from the fronts of the legs, drawing up from the knees. And from this pubic bone here, we tilt the tailbone down, tilt the pelvis up, sort of headlamps up. Breathe in, relax the shoulders down, the shoulder blades are drawing down the spine and in towards each other. We're rolling the shoulders out so that the palms face slightly forwards and we're gazing straight ahead. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Let's start the sequence. Three to 5 breaths is plenty. Mountain pose, Tadasana, with feet hip width apart. So now we're going to do a pose called chair pose. And it's a bit like sitting on a chair. So take your feet hip width apart, hands halfway up, breathe in, and on the out breath, just bend the knees and drop down as though you're about to sit on a chair. So you're leaning slightly forward, breathing softly and gently in through the nose. And we're starting to feel a stretch in the backs of the calves and in the backs of the heels, and it's quite a strengthener for the fronts of the thighs as well. Inhale, exhale between 3 and 5 times. To come out of the pose, breathe in, and on the out breath, just straighten the legs and come to standing, and you can shake out a little bit as well. Now with our chair, take the heel of the hand, that's here, not the palm or the wrist, the heel of the hand to the top of the chair back. And step back until you start to feel yourself stretching. And when you're starting to stretch, that's when you're getting the benefits. So it doesn't matter if you're starting to feel the stretch from here, or here, or here. But do just bend the knees a little. So bending the knees, helps us to get the stretch here, but without the strain in the backs of the knees, where a lot of us feel tight. So breathing softly and gently, you can adjust the feet. Stretch out from the armpits. The fingers are positive, they're pointing straight ahead. The ears are between the upper arms. And breathe. Keep breathing, 3 to 5 cycles. And then step forwards to come out of the pose. And now we'll move to a leg stretch. You might want to have another chair handy or a wall handy, as I've got here. So get your distance from the front of the chair, just about like now. Raise the right foot and put it on the chair. The left leg is strong. Stand tall, and we're going to bend from the hips, not the waist. So the back is staying straight. And on the out breath, we bend forward. The lower belly is touching the tops of the thighs first. And just take the hands to the tops of the thigh, like so. And you're likely to be feeling a stretch up through the hamstrings at the back of the thighs, up through the glute muscles at the backs of the buttocks. You can extend the heel away, you can point the toes a little, you can bring the toes back. Just experiment with that. 3 to 5 in and out breaths. Breathing in, come back. We always do the other side. Take the left foot forwards. Set your foundation. Bend the left knee a little, breathing in. Take both hands to the top of the left thigh, bend from the hips, keep the spine straight, head in a neutral position. And when you feel the stretch, stop there, ease back off a little and breathe. Relax into it. 3 to 5 breaths, nice and easy, in your own time. So come out of the pose. Just come back to standing, have another little shake out. Now we'll move to the single leg forward then. So standing with your feet hip width apart, like so. I'll turn sideways so that you can see clearly. We're going to take the right foot forward so that the front half of the foot is just underneath the front seat there. Take your fingertips to the chair, and the left foot goes straight back, and then you turn the left foot slightly out to about 10 o'clock, and then come back up to standing. And your pelvis is pointing slightly out to the left there. Take the fingers to the points of the pelvis here, and just turn to face the chair. And just in this pose here, you can feel the stretch, you can feel the movement coming. On the in-breath, take the hands forward. Don't just drop, just go forward and take the hands to the chair like so. And then breathe into the pose. And the right hip is going backwards. There we are. Simple Parsvottanasana in the old yoga word, but there we are. And then to come out of the pose, keep the hands on the chair, take the left foot forward and the right foot back. Come to standing again. You can see my pelvis is pointing over this way now, out to the right. So what we want to do is for this side of the hips and pelvis to come forwards and the left hip to be going back. Keep a soft bend in the left knee. And then take the hands down to the seat of the chair. Work in the pose. On the out breath, you can extend a little. Keep the back straight, the head in a neutral position. Three to 5 breaths again. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. And to come out of the pose, just walk yourself forwards and come to standing. So now we're going to do the sitting twist. So have a nice comfortable chair. Twists are good for our spine, and in this one we're looking for a twist right from the base of the spine right through the neck, so we get a bit of a neck rotation as well. So come to sitting comfortably and then turn round to the right. Sit up tall and then take both hands to the back of the chair. Now we're not gripping the chair, we're not pulling and pushing. Breathe in, and on the out breath, just turn to the right and look over your right shoulder. Now you may feel you haven't got much movement there, but just relax, keep breathing, sit tall, and look out of the corners of the right side of your eyes. And breathe. Don't overextend and try not to let the left knee go forward too much. Come out of the pose by coming back to center. And then when we're in the center, we can do a little forward bend as well. So keeping a straight spine again. You can widen the knees and just let yourself drop down a little. Use your hands to support yourself, but keep the buttocks firmly on the seat so that you're starting to feel an opening at the back of the spine there. A few breaths, then come out of that by lifting the head first. Come to sitting and relax. Breathe in. On the out breath, turn to the left. Have the outside of your left thigh against the back of the inside of the back chair back. Breathing in. Turn and place your hands on the chair back. And keep breathing. On the out breath, you may be able to turn a little more. But once you're getting the stretch, you're getting the benefits. So don't overdo it. In yoga for AS, we say stretch, don't strain. We don't want any injuries. We don't want to trigger any flares. Less is more. So long as you're getting the stretch, that's good for your AS. Look out of the left-hand corner of your eye sockets. And when you've had enough of that, come back to sitting, then come back to the center. Now we're going to move to Savasana, the relaxation at the end of the class. So in this form of Savasana, we're going to sit on the chair. So if you take your chair and find a convenient wall, which I just happen to have here, get a couple of cushions to support you as you lean back. And then something for your head. This can be done lying down, but it's just as effective. It's something for behind your head, behind your neck. There now, I'm very comfortable. Let the arms dangle. Turn the shoulders out slightly, palms facing slightly forwards. And relax. Allow the eyes to close. The belly to relax, the jaw to relax. Take a deep breath in. from the belly. Fill your chest and then let it out from the mouth. Now stay in this position for at least a couple of minutes and just chill, just relax. Keep breathing softly and gently. You may wish to have a blanket over you or put a cardigan on or something warm. As thoughts come into your head, let them go again and just relax. Then when you're ready, after 2 or 3 or 5 minutes of just sitting and relaxing, come out of this pose by just moving your fingers, moving your toes, then moving your hands and your feet. Come to sitting up and come back to your normal breathing rhythm. There we are. Beginner's yoga, 15 to 20 minutes. Happy holidays, everyone. Namaste.